Oh.
Morning, guys. It's the 10th of March. We are Signal Centre Talking Ball. Joe Neighbour, Ian Coleman, Steve O'Hare. Morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone.
How are we doing?
Feeling a bit of blue this morning. Everything's up. Yeah, everything's up.
Everything is up.
I'm feeling very angry as well.
Okay, why is that?
I was short yesterday when it was limit down and my system went down.
Right. So
I don't know if I should name the broker. I missed out on, what, percentage-wise? 6%.
Really?
Yeah. Ended up losing money on the day. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, because the broker platform was down, or because...
Yeah. Or the broker's platform was down, couldn't do anything. Couldn't buy it back. So, absolutely fuming.
Savage.
I must admit, I was getting a bit carried away thinking we were going to go limit down again. But, yeah, fuming. Anyway, that's what happens sometimes.
It does. I mean, the circuit breakers seem to have done their job, didn't they? They stopped trading, and I thought that would... a lot more panic would come off the back of that, but it all calmed it down a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I really thought at one point we were going to hit the second circuit breaker and the third circuit breaker, the final one. But
we did sell off into the close, didn't we? After a sort of mini bounce throughout the day.
Yeah, you know what? Them closes, I sort of ignore them. That it moves 500 points either way on the close. It's just a little bit of volume going through, but everything else, none of the platforms trade it. It just gets moved about, so it doesn't do it on a great deal compared to what goes on during the day. But I don't think there's a lot of trading going on at the moment anyway. People seem to have been really burnt by it, which is understandable.
Well, moving on from that, we had 3 stop outs yesterday, which I don't think comes as a surprise to many people, given the levels of volatility that we saw in the market. So not really much to show there. The trades that we did have on, we had Aussie dollar selling, we had gold buying, and we had euro sterling as a sell as well, all of which were stopped out on the day. Taking a little bit of a dip on the old P&L overall, but obviously things have been choppy over the last couple of weeks or so. So that's to be expected, I think, and fairly par for the course in these type of conditions. So I don't know if anybody's got anything today they're looking at. Try and have another stab in the dark at these markets.
Euro yen, I've got.
I was looking at that too as a sell.
Yeah. Do you want it then?
I don't care. You can have a go if you want. We can both do it, I guess.
I would prefer to sell it a little bit higher, as is normally the case. But gun to the head and all of that malarkey. We've got a bespoke resistance level.
And that gap fill is exactly what I was looking at as well.
Yeah, at 119.33. And if we just break this down a bit, we've got a 261.8% extension level at 119.33. Plus, we've just filled the gap. Other yen crosses look like they've got a little bit higher to go to the upside. So like I'm saying, that would be, well, that is the prime short entry as far as I'm concerned, 119.33, but it's gone to the head. So we've got to get in here, which is going to be shite risk reward, actually.
Yeah, I think we should change this up. I think we should do proper trading. What we should do is do
get triggered.
Well, enter half a unit or enter 1 unit at the gun to the head challenge and have a second unit in where your ideal entry is, and it may give a better reflection. I know we're sort of like we're up whatever, but it's just that we're sort of trading a way that it's a bit of gun to the head way to trade, and maybe we should change it up a bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's
not a bad idea.
Let's get all the views of the thousands of viewers. You've all got 1 vote each.
Oh, you 9 people watching.
You can buy more votes if you want. My Bitcoin wallet number is.
The votes are becoming the votes are becoming less and less valuable as day goes on, there, are they?
Yeah.
So I'm selling euro yen 118.61, stop 119.58, target 116.58. So just over 2 to 1.
Okay.
But like I say, I would prefer to sell it higher, and I am not selling it here. If you know what I mean, I am selling it higher. I just saw Connor's face appear there out of the blue.
There he is. See his leg.
Yeah, see his leg. There's all sorts going on in your background, Steve.
Just swearing at him. Get away.
Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Have you got your
morning, Connor?
Say morning to everyone.
Morning.
Morning, mate. That's it. Just the head there.
That's our future Paralympian. That is just going off to do a session.
Bit of training.
Lovely stuff.
Good lad.
Okay, I'm looking at cable today. Might be brave or stupid. Who knows?
Who knows?
Hourly chart. So not a lot of data on offer here. Just looking really for a very short-term trade. We filled the gap yesterday. We've overshot it a little bit. As far as I can see, we're still trending higher. The longer-term time frames still look reasonable to me and suggest that it looks okay to continue going higher. We have the budget tomorrow in the UK. Whether or not we see any position ahead of that, I don't know, but potentially a wedge here that we're trying to break out. So going to buy it here at market 30.68, stop loss below that swing low, which is 30.11, and I'm targeting a move back to that previous swing high at 31.95, which is 2.2R if it comes off.
If it comes off or if it goes up?
If it comes off, the trade idea plays out as I expect it to.
Excellent. Okay, I'm still a little bit here, there, and everywhere. Still a little bit drugged up from my painkillers.
Oh yeah, Quaaludes.
That sounds wrong. That does. Right. Look at gold. I'm sort of a bit indifferent on gold now. I was looking to buy it yesterday, and it's sort of like it seems to be steady, but obviously with the stock market reaction over the last sort of like 12 hours, the sort of squeeze higher. And again, I'm a bit sort of the jury's out on that as well. So I think whatever I'm going to do is going to be I'm going to have a tight stop, because I think things are going to change to be sort of like, there's going to be plenty of two-way action. So I think you're sort of like, it's very liable to get stopped out if you get too clever with things as well. And you might be right. What am I going to do?
Oil.
Oil, schmoil. Now, I nailed oil yesterday.
Yeah, you did. It was a nectar trade.
What was the R on that?
I think it was only
500 ticks on it, didn't you?
Yeah, just under 460 or something. But I think it was only 3R. I had about 100. Yeah, I had 150 tick stop.
Okay.
Yeah, so
what was the low trade?
It got down to
35. Fucking hell.
It got down to when I sold it at 35. It stopped at 35, and it went down to 30.40, and my target was 30.60 or something. So it's just under 3R. So yeah, quite chuffed with that. Now there's this big gap on the chart, obviously, and look, and you can see that. Yeah, let's do oil, schmoil. See this triangle? It's broken out very aggressively. There's a good chance we will come back and test that gap, but when? Who knows? Obviously, this chart is a weekly chart, so that won't show it.
I can say I think you need the fundamentals to change for it to close that, don't you?
Yeah. Well,
Russia's saying that they can go on for 10 years with oil prices around $30.
Yeah.
Whereas all the US boys, all the Shell boys, need it up around 50, don't they?
Yeah. Then no one's making money in the US at the minute on oil. No,
this is going to knock all the shale guys out, isn't it? This is what the idea is. I think that's what the plan is, the big Russian plan. So let's go a little bit more shorter time frame on oil. Can't really see any real pattern. It's like, obviously, this is a breakaway gap on the hourly chart. We've got lower high here, but we've really got to break above that $35 area to get the move higher. Equities are sort of like looking strong, so I will go for a punt. On the intraday trade, I'm looking to sell a little bit higher than I did yesterday, because I think we might get through the 35 level, get some stops taken out of people who've been short, maybe get up to 36.50. That's where I'm looking to sell. So my target today will be 36.50. So I'm not sort of being contradictory on the trade I have. So what is he trading now? Is that 32.22? I mean, really, you should have it at 30.40. What does that give it? 2.35. Yeah,
not too shabby.
Yeah. What was that low there? All right, I tell you what, I'm going to do.
Could be a channel, couldn't it? Start of a channel. That.
Yeah. Let me do $30 on the stop, because that'll be taking me below the trading view low, we look at obviously IG prices, and the low on IG was 30.40. So yeah, getting long at 32.20. What's that? 1.95R? Oh
yeah, we'll call it 2 between friends.
Yeah, they are 36.60. I'm going for.
Okay, good luck.
If you want to see what the price range will be today, then that's it.
That's the high and the low you've called there, isn't it?
Yeah. Of course it is.
No,
I did it yesterday. No one can argue about it.
No, they can't. Okay, so obviously dramatic drops yesterday, historic levels of volatility and selling off in global equities. We are bouncing today, and that is on the back of there being an optimistic tone that there is going to be a fiscal stimulus plan put together by Donald Trump, Super Trump. It's going to come to the record to come to the rescue to save the day.
Get rates down to 0.
I haven't seen any
I don't
details.
think it needs more than that. It needs more than rates. It's
I think. I mean, rates are looking at there 100% chance that the rate's going to be lower than 0.5% at the next policy meeting on the 18th, possibly even before. So I think rates are factored in. It's now a case of having to throw some money at it. So haven't seen any.
Donald's going to open his wallet. Is that what it is?
No, he's not going to open his wallet. He's going to open everybody else's wallet.
Yeah. It's going to pretend it's his.
It's going to pretend it's his, and it's going to be the best wallet anyone's ever seen. Everyone says that. Yeah, he's going to do something, I think. Whether or not the markets react to that or not, I don't know.
Oh, well, I just missed the oil trade. I tried to put it onto the MT4 platform, and it's just jumped 50 ticks.
Okay.
Flag. Anyway.
Elsewhere, what we've got news-wise, Japan are talking about stimulus as well. Obviously, the big news was Italy that have been put in total shutdown now. Again, if we see similar sort of actions having to be taken from the UK and the US, then things could certainly get a lot worse for the economy, certainly. I found it strange yesterday. There wasn't too many updates from the UK about outbreaks or new cases. Did anyone else notice that?
No. I suppose we're an island, I think, so we don't count, do we?
Well, the rate had been going up sort of exponentially higher, and then yesterday there was sort of barely anything out. I don't know if, as part of the meeting that they had yesterday in the government, as to whether or not they were going to try and play down the numbers.
He said he's weighing up economic health with human health.
Maybe he's thinking people are getting stressed about the numbers.
Is what his comment has been.
And
so in other words, he doesn't want to go into panic mode because he doesn't want to fuck the economy.
Yeah, I think
further fuck people instead.
We're not giving out the true numbers. So I think the latest count was 321, but the previous day was 270 something. So I think there probably should have been more cases than that. But...
Well, the health minister came out this morning and said it will be in its thousands.
Yeah,
that's what he said. So,
well, Italy have taken the action they've taken at 9,000. So, I think
9,000 out of population 60.
They've got a similar population to us, haven't they?
60 million, yeah, they've got 9,000.
But fatality rates, so got a thing through from Reuters yesterday, and the fatality rate looked about 3.5%
in Italy.
All over. I think
all over.
I think that's
got
mostly
biggest Asian population in Europe, haven't they?
It's mostly in China the deaths still. Yeah,
I've been invited to go to Barbados. I might just do that. Supposedly it doesn't like warmer climates.
What? Surely it's worse in warmer climates.
No, supposedly not.
My parents have got a cruise book next week.
Sully's got a dungeon that we can get in.
Yeah, well, listen, there's not enough toilet rolls to go round. So just like one message to take away from today's chat is don't go out and buy a load of toilet rolls.
I've got mine.
I've got a mask I can use as a toilet roll.
Yeah, and a signal centre shirt as well if push comes to shove.
Yeah.
Okay, so data ahead, Eurozone GDP, Q4, third estimates, year-on-year growth expected to be 0.9%. And after that, we've got Australia Westpac Confidence Index, which is at 11:30 p.m. tonight. So quite light on the old data front today. So I think we're all expecting at some point some intervention. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah, listen out for the squawk, I think, today.
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap it up there then, guys. Don't think there's much else to say. Good luck today if you're trading. and we'll catch you all tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Right.